Claiming kingship in 2020. Welcome back, my friends. Let's talk about this kingship. If we want sovereignty in our lives, if we want kingdom in our lives, right? If we want to align with the synchronicities of tribe coming together, we need to claim kingship inside of ourselves, kingship and queenship. Now, the king is the embodiment of order and clarity, right? He balances opposite forces of the spiritual and the material. And the king knows that if there's disorder in our reality, our focus is wavering and often distracted. We're often in resistance, we're unsure of where to go. The king knows that that is all a reflection, that is all a result, the consequence in the material world of uncertainty, lack of clarity, lack of order inside of oneself. And to access the king in the fullness and bring it manifest, right? We must learn to stand in our warrior, eyes locked on the king, and move with fearlessness in mind, honesty in heart, strength in body. Let's talk about that. Hell yeah, my friends. Welcome back to the frequency, all you kings and queens out there. This is just like leading up to 2020, the winter solstice, the solar eclipse. It's about setting down the external and like seeing the external for what it is, and basically like calling in clarity, asking for faith, asking for guidance, and having faith in that cosmic intelligence, that divine healing power and uprightness of God, and allowing that to flow into you, releasing the external world and solidifying kingdom inside of yourself, and all shall be added unto thee. Hell yeah, my friends. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, you can apply for a free one-on-one consult. Link in the description below. And also, me and my boy Andres starting up this amazing Facebook group for conscious entrepreneurs and kings and queens of tomorrow. Anyone really trying to claim sovereignty and like build tribe, go check out the Facebook group, link in the description. But let's dive in here, my friends. Standing in your warrior, eyes locked on your king. This is the path forward. This is the path forward. First off, my friends, we need clarity of what kingship looks like in our life. And this is where we resort to, you know, the doors of imagination, the gateway, okay? And like imagining, not the external, but more so how you are, right? Imagine this reality. Imagine your reality of what like kingship looks like in your life. Imagine like being calm, composed, at peace, at oneness with fulfillment. You're no longer seeking happiness because you live in your highest fulfillment. You live in alignment with your highest destiny, right? The king is in absolute soul alignment. It's singularity, right? And he's not harsh. He's very forgiving, right? He's very nurturing of oneself, nurturing of your highest potential, of your highest destiny. Right? And really build like this image of what kingship looks like in your life, of what that king or queen inside of you looks like, who like owns his reality, who owns his actions, who owns and lives in his highest like uprightness inside of himself and his highest strength inside of himself. And like, is it just a magnet attracting community, attracting tribe, you know, building towards his soul's calling. Now, standing in the warrior. My friends, if you guys go read King, Magician, Lover, Warrior for all men, it's the 4 masculine archetypes of men. Standing in your warrior is the way to access your king. You see, my friends, the warrior is so needed and called for in this time. The warrior, how to move towards your king powerfully, right? How to know. You see, the warrior, the first thing the warrior needs, my friends, is definiteness of purpose. And the definiteness of purpose comes from just staring, eyes locked on kingship. Just eyes locked on kingship. When we can let go of goals like this much money or this many things in our life, right? But lock your eyes on kingship and know that all shall be added unto thee when you claim God's will inside of yourself. Kingdom come and thine will be done on earth as it is in heaven. When you stand in your warrior, my friends, the warrior is fearless. He has absolute courage because to fail is to die. He's looking at, this is the only way forward. to stand up in courage and strength, right? With a definiteness of purpose, eyes locked on the king. The warrior knows what he wants and how the fuck he's gonna get it, right? And he does not waver in his gaze, right? It's like martial arts in every aspect, in every sense of the word, at every moment. You see, the warrior really practices how he is, how he moves. The warrior realizes that it's not about so much what you're doing, okay? Every moment is training. Every moment is practice for that dance with death. Every moment is training. It's about how you are. Bruce Lee once said, you know, it's not so much, I forget the exact words, but like basically he was getting at, it's not so much about like necessarily what you're doing, but how you're doing it. Are you allowing yourself to honestly express one's emotions? Are you allowing yourself to honestly express from the soul place? You see, the warrior, my friends, is not like forcing things. He's not like in this rigidity of mind, but he's like powerfully embodied. He has powerful presence and like, you know, awareness and attention, direct focus, and he's moving with the might of his soul. You see, my friends, to access your king, to really step into that place of kingship, first you need that imagination. Start building that clarity. Start releasing the external and focusing on clarity, your highest destiny, and unfoldment inside yourself, right? And then stand in your warrior and move through the world. This is like karma yoga, you know, because there's many things, there's many different aspects like that you must like attend to, right? But like when the warrior cleans his house, it is cleaning it with like that presence inside of himself, that strength inside of himself, that uprightness, right? And just like doing it so fully, singing through it, practicing how he is in his movements. Throughout the day, my friends, instead of becoming blocked in your mind or in resistance and distraction, looking on your phone and doing all these different things, you know, the warrior just claims presence of mind, knows his chief definite aim, his direction, right? And practices and trains right here and now, right? Trains right here and now to unlock that reality. How can the kingship unfold inside of you? Well, first you gotta like stand in your warrior and start walking, my friends. Start living righteously in this life, making peace with shit. You know, like the warrior just knows what needs to be done. If it's time to go to the gym, the warrior's just direct in that, doing it with the fullness of your soul. It's not some like cut off, you know, toxic masculine type thing, but it's in soul alignment. It's in heart alignment. So much could be said. I should make a full video on the warrior archetype, and I should make a full video on the king archetype. But I just wanted to drop this message for all those brothers and sisters out there that are feeling this call of the times. My friends, 2020 kingdom come. 2020 kingdom come. Claim your kingship, my friends. Claim your sovereignty inside of yourself. Start moving into the world. The small step is all steps, right? Just start implementing this. Start practicing this. Bring that knowledge into embodiment. And so much beauty is here. My friends, tribe is here. Your highest destiny is here. The calling is here. It's all waiting. It's all waiting. The singularity event is just waiting for you to create the singularity inside of yourself, my friends. Stand in your warrior, eyes locked on your king. Know what's coming. Know that beauty and dreams beyond your wildest imagination are arriving into this reality. We must just align with that, open up to it, right? With fearlessness. Fearlessness is the warrior's virtue. Absolute valiance. Why? My friends, fear is the fastest way to block yourself from soul alignment and divine alignment. Fear. Fear creates contraction. When we're in places of fear, my friends, we are no longer open to seeing the path forward because we refuse to look at truth or receive truth. Fear opposes openness. Openness is what's called for to come into a divine alignment. Openness to reality, realizing that reality, all of it, is reflecting to you and is in alignment for your highest healing, for your highest unfoldment, right? Openness is not being in some kind of rigid order or some kind of like set system, but more so openness and uprightness and strength to receive the call of this time, to receive the spirit of the present moment. And my friends, if you can attain to fearlessness and bring yourself back to the breath and bring yourself back to, the breath of power and fearlessness as the warrior does, right? It creates expansion inside of yourself. It opens the door to your king being born. You see, my friends, fearlessness, valiance, the warrior's virtue is what is needed in this time, because in order to unlock that door to the heavenly realm, you must literally purge the shadow realm. you must be able to walk into your deepest fear, because that is the path leading you forward. Fearlessness, my friends, is the warrior's virtue. Valiance, love over fear, love over fear. Love of the vision, love of the mission, love of this earthly realm and all the beautiful reflections it's showing to you. Are you open to the listening to the music? Or are you fearing what the music might hold for you? The music's quite beautiful, my friends. Openness creates alignment, or allows divine alignment to flow into you. Fear creates contraction and blocking of the divine will. He who is fearless and who calls in the higher mind, his higher destiny. He who is open and connected with faith to God, or the Most High, and the divine plan, right? He becomes a vehicle of the true will. He who has fearlessness with his eyes locked on his king, right? Fearlessness, eyes locked on your king, understanding that you and God are a team to bring God's work and God's plan manifest. He unlocks the true will. He moves with the power of greatness, my friends. Hell yeah. So much said in that video. So many blueprints need to be made, but I needed to put that message out. This divine inspiration as I walk towards my king, standing in my warrior. You know what I mean? Eyes wide open, going into the mystery, absolutely fearlessly, sourced in the depths of me, looking for that and standing in that which is truest to me. Letting go of attachments, facing fears, the valiance of a Spartan warrior, and the gates of my mind open like a sage of old. That's how we do it, my friends. Welcome to Reality Files. If you enjoyed this message, hit that like button, drop a comment down below. Really appreciate all you guys being here. All you conscious kings, entrepreneurs out there, queens that are looking to step into singularity, step into power in 2020. Go join this Facebook group, link in the description. Me and my boy Andres are really combining spirituality and business and soul alignment together. Because soul alignment is the MO. Kingship must be claimed. Kingdom come, thine will be done. And if you guys are on that track, open to that, go join that group. I'm going to be starting to go hard, build intimacy in that group starting in 2020. But make sure you get in there. Hell yeah, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. And again, if you want to work with me or just talk to me one-on-one, link in the description. I want to help you gain kingship, gain queenship in 2020. I'm looking for 5 ideal brothers and sisters out here that want to join this little mastermind, that want to work with me in claiming kingship and claiming kingdom. Love all you guys so much. May you walk with peace, joy in your hearts, and mission in your mind, my friends. Go claim your king. Go claim your queen.